Hello, hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Oops, I forgot to edit the title. Whoopsies. Hopefully whoopsies. Anyways, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me whenever you come across this video. Excuse me. I'm super grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for your patience on this morning's, hello John, on this morning's reading, okay, collective reading because, you know, car problems. Everything will be fine. This alternator. But anywho, okay. Some of you all might also be experiencing, hello, hey Julie, hey Steven, hey Sherry, hey Teresa, hey Irene, hello Desiree, hello Lynn, hi Holly. Hello Erica, hey Eli, hey Leslie. But so, yeah, so similar to me, okay, so the thing that's wrong with my vehicle is the alternator, but I experienced this 2 years ago, and I really think that the blessing in this is to see how I have shifted so much and how I have changed so much in 2 years and the difference in how I'm handling that situation, how I handled it then and how I'm handling it now. So some of you guys might be experiencing something significant like that, right? Like a situation where you're like, man, I feel like I was just in these shoes, right? But you might find, that there is growth, that there was growth, that you have grown, that you know what I'm saying? It's just, it feels like it's the same thing, but you're in a completely different position in your life. Okay, so I'm not saying that that's going to happen to everyone, but we are a collective, and so oftentimes, a lot of times, we kind of go through similar stuff. So just to let you know, that's kind of what I experienced yesterday. Be prepared. Be prepared for that. Schumann Resonance is kind of a full body. There's some full body M-class flares going on today. Okay, it should feel pretty decent. You may be kind of, the last couple days have been also rest days, so you may be desiring rest today. You should allow yourself to get that if you want to, right? Or if you have the opportunity to rest, right? Take a nap or whatever your rest looks like, right? Read a book, write, journal, whatever that looks like for you. Oh yeah, don't forget the website, don't forget the herbs, don't forget all the things. Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to catch up here. Oh, goodness. The herbs, don't forget the herbs. That's for somebody. Don't forget the herbs. Oh, Lordy. Yeah. Alright. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know? They said don't start with that deck. Okay, we're not going to start with this deck. I love this deck, though. Y'all know I do. You know I do. We're going to talk to the fairies for a little bit. Oh, Lori, I did pray. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, I did pray before I tapped in, before I came on here. Just to get the party started here. Ooh, I'm feeling a lot kind of going on in my head right now. Some of y'all might be experiencing headaches. It feels like it's like right behind like the third eye, right? Which is interesting. Okay. Feels like an ascension symptom though. So don't be too concerned about it. Just get some rest. All right. What do they need to know? Listen, I heard this in the shower and I heard it again, and it's not an energy that I really want to kind of tap too much into here. Just because, you know, it's probably none of our business, but I keep hearing that baby don't look like me. Okay. Somebody's finding out that a baby's not theirs. That's fine. You know, that situation is not a good situation, right? For anyone involved, the child, both the parents, right? But just confirmation, if somebody wants to hear confirmation about a child, yeah. And Michael's also been singing a lot lately. The kid is not my son. Whoa, that's what he does. So again, I was just reminded of that that he had been doing that, which is super in alignment. Okay, you know, yeah. So that's a situation, you know, I'm hearing, I told you so. So somebody, you know, somebody's been told this or something. I don't know. There's something about that, you know, and again, it's not really anything that, you know, is, I don't know. I don't really want to tap too much into it because, again, it's just really none of our business unless if this is a situation that is regarding you, okay, and that's just your confirmation, okay? And I'm sorry because, you know, that's just never anything that anyone wants to go through. Children, parents, anything. And I'm sorry that somebody put you in that situation, okay? All right, back to the collective, though, because that wasn't a whole collective message. That was just for some people, okay? It might also be, some of you might be concerned about, like, somebody else in a relationship, right? You might be, like, an outsider looking in on a relationship and, you know, you might have a feeling, right? There's some sort of, this is your confirmation of that feeling here, okay? I feel like this season, this fall season, is a transition season, but a transition like we've never experienced before. Okay, usually when we are experiencing transition, okay, it slows, things slow down, right? Sometimes grow almost even stagnant. You know, but this feels like it's like, I'm being reminded, okay, so you know that like trick to save money where like the first day you put $1 in an envelope. This is just coming to my mind. It's not something that I've ever practiced, but I feel like some people practice it and it works really well for them. But you know, on the first day you put $1 in the envelope, and then the second day you put $2 in the envelope, third day $3, or like you double it, right? Or it's like the first day is 1, and then the second day is 2, and then it's 4, and then it's 8. Right? That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like the divine is going to be like, you know, this transition is going to be a gradual growth. Like it's not going to feel stagnant or still. It's like the divine is going to be sticking. You know, the first day you're going to get $1 in your envelope, and the second day you're going to get 2. It's going to double, and then it's going to double up, and then it's going to double up, and then it's going to double up. Okay. So I feel like, by winter time, by the time the winter hits us, by the time, you know, because we're stepping into the fall. So take this as it resonates depending on where you are, right? Because I'm feeling like this is the next season, right? We're stepping into fall right now where I am. So whatever season you're coming into, probably spring, maybe, I don't, it would make sense to me, right? And that's kind of still that transitional season type feel in also. things grow in the spring as well. So it's very synchronistic here. So by the time we hit that next season, right? Woo! I feel like you're going to be looking and feeling different. And I don't know how this resonates for you, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be money that they're sticking in your envelope, okay? It could be wisdom. It could be knowledge. It could be inspiration. It could be, but the money was just an example. So take that as it resonates, but I feel like this next season, and we're always transitioning, we're always growing, but I'm feeling like, I heard like rapid growth. Like this is like a transition that you've never really experienced before. And I really get the sense that people are grabbing their popcorn and their chocolate and they're pulling up and they're watching, okay? Like a movie. People are going to have to sit and watch this. This is going to feel like a movie for some of you, okay? For some of you, it's going to feel like a movie. For others of you, it's going to look like a movie, right? We've aligned to this, freedom timeline, right? We're no longer in survival mode. We're living. And so for those that are around us that are still in survival mode here, I heard there's one more card that wants to come out of this deck. For those that are around us that are still experiencing the survival mode perception, right? Because that's what it is. It's a perception. It's a belief. It's a knowing. It's a survival comes from complex trauma. So, it's going to look like a movie. There it is. Whoop! There it is. What's that meme? It says, I don't always whoop, but when I do, there it is. The sun is so bright, you guys. The sun is so bright. I love it. Just got back from taking a Maui on a walk. Yeah, we got the fairies card. That's what I'm saying, okay? It's going to seem like a movie. To those around you, too. And I feel like I'm being reminded of what's been going on in the Schumann resonance lately. I feel like this has actually been it's like fine-tuning your inner frequency. It's like the Mother Gaia, her frequency, her earth heart rate, right? Her frequency has been fine-tuning all of us to get ready for this big season of transition. I just feel like something really big is going to happen. And we know that but I feel it approaching very quickly. And whatever this is, right, I'm being reminded of the readings where I talked about a storm coming. Which we're already kind of in the middle of a storm, if you think about it, with everything going on in the world right now. We really are in the middle of a storm, and we're already holding, keeping our, 10 toes down, strength, and, standing in our strength, standing in our power. But it feels like the wind is going to start picking up, and it's going to, we're going to start feeling the rain, right? It's like, right now it's just looking a little cloudy, right? We can see the storm. It's looking cloudy. Maybe we get some sprinkles here and there. But what I really feel like is it's like, there's, I just heard thunder. I heard thunder crack. Okay. It was one of those cracking ones. Okay. So this is not to create fear because you're not in the storm. You're the eye of the storm. Ooh! Collective! What? Hey! Okay. Yeah, you are not in the storm. You are the eye of the storm. Not to say that you're creating the storm, but are you? Not in a bad way, right? By raising your frequency, by shifting, by being a part of shifting this planet, right? That is what is creating the storm. Because the matrix is breaking down, which is what is creating the resistance, which is what is creating the storm. Yes? So you are not in the storm, you are the eye of the storm. Anybody else feel that in their heart? Anybody? Like, hit me like on my heart chakra like a freaking ton of bricks. It was just like, boom. Wait. It's not a bad weight though. You know what I mean? It's like a realization, right? It's just like so if you're feeling that anywhere in your body, focus on that sensation. Focus on that because it wants to give you some information. There's information that's wanting to come through about that, okay? Further, some of you, yes, please, some of you, if you're feeling guided to meditate on that just being the eye of the storm and wherever you're feeling that later, it's because there's wisdom that wants to come through. There's guidance. It's telling you telling you more about what you're meant to be doing, what you're supposed to be doing. So if you're feeling guided, only if you're feeling guided, right, to meditate on that, please do. Please do. Yes. I saw somebody put that eye of the tiger, okay, and now I heard it in my song. In my head. I get the eye of the tiger. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's really important, okay? Because I'm serious. I feel like fear is on the rise. Fear is on the rise not for those that have worked through fear, right? But for those that are still sitting in fear, it is rising. It is bubbling up. And it is very important that you hold your vision, okay? And you do not let your past hold you back. Do not because you are not that same person. You are not that same frequency. You are not that same vibe. Whatever again, this could be a situation, right? That is, for some of you, I'm really feeling, right? That is like recreating itself in order for you to see how much you've grown, okay? So don't let the experience of whatever this was in the past hold you back. Okay, because you've grown. You're not the same person, and you're not handling things the same. And also, the universe and God is not responding to you the same either, right? You have raised your frequency, and so now the universe is responding to you based on that frequency that you were in, which certainly for a lot of you is no longer survival mode. A lot of people are still working their way out of it, but they're making growth, they're making gradual progression, okay? So just know. And also I'm being reminded, not to call anyone out, but there's a person that has commented a couple times that says that, you know, they've been watching readings and nothing has changed in their life, and that they feel that readers are using God to spread lies because it's not, their life isn't changing. And I just want to remind everybody, okay? If anybody out here is like pretending to be connected with God, you'll know it. Okay? You'll know it. One. Okay? Because it just, you know, you just can feel it. You can see it, right? It's the divinity. Number 2. It is not the reader's responsibility for you to do the work that you have to do to align yourself to all of these beautiful blessings that we're discussing. That is your responsibility. So if you're not doing the work, then of course these messages are not going to align with you. Because you're sitting on your couch like a potato just waiting. That's not this journey. No. So don't come for me if the message doesn't resonate with you. All right? Take a look at you, baby. Take a look at you. All right. Anyways, moving forward. And not all readings are going to resonate with everybody. But you got to know that if you're watching reading after reading after reading that is saying that you are about to be blessed and all these things, I feel that nothing is a coincidence, but it takes work to get there. You can't, like, it's about alignment, It's about alignment. That's how you call in your blessings. That's how you call in your power. You got to do the work. You can't just pray and hope that God is just going to change your life without you putting in effort too. Listen, I'm going to tell you, you start that climb and God's going to push you up that hill, but you have got to start the climb and you have got to keep moving, right? Because when I move, you move just like that, right? That's what I'm saying. Like that, okay. Back to you, collective, okay? Like, I'm not upset about it because I understand, but it's just like I feel like I got really, like, amped up about it because it was like the divine is saying, like, listen, you have to know, like, you can't sit around and just expect your life to change because you're praying a little, I don't know. But yeah, it takes work. Okay. Back to you though. I feel like there's one more card that wants to come out of here. But we got a win-win outcome is in the forecast. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So like with this storm coming, right? With this transition, okay. There's definitely a win-win outcome here. Okay. In this transition. Yep. Look. Oh, 2 came out. Lovely. That is so nice. Thank you. Look, we got you and your loved ones are safe. That's what I'm saying. You are not in the storm. You are the eye of the storm. Okay? And people can see that you are, some of you, the answers you need are coming. Some of you are like, how? What am I even doing, right? You've been doing shadow work and you're like, I don't feel like I'm, I'm the eye of anything, right? Okay? The answers you need are coming because I think you don't realize that you are. Okay? You're about to be shown this, all right? Look at the bigger picture here. Yeah, look at the bigger picture because there is powerful change coming in for you. And this keeps coming up. All right, we got a new romantic cycle is coming. Dope. That's cool. Right now we're focused on on the mission, okay? Dang, y'all. I feel like that was your energy. It was like, cool. I'll see you when I see ya. You know what I mean? Like, right now, God and I are collaborating. I'm busy, but good to know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, I don't even really want to use this deck because it talks about relationships, but I did want to shuffle it really quick, randomly, and we have liberation here. This is what I'm talking about, this transition that you're going through, okay? By the end of not this season that we're coming into, but the season after that, okay, which it feels like that's going to take forever, Corey. No, it's going to fly by, and you know that, right? Every time we turn around, it's the first of the month, and we got to make a house payment. Like every time. So, that's just how it goes, right? That's just how it goes. And it will be here, but don't rush it, okay? Because this transition is going to feel like a movie. You're going to not want it to end, right? I wish that I could have this moment for life. For life. Yeah. But really, like, it's going to continue to remain that way. So by the end of, the next 2 seasons, right? By the time spring rolls around next year, you are going to feel fully liberated. I feel like the liberation process has already started for a lot of you. But you will feel fully liberated, okay? Let's see. I feel like there's lots of travel. I feel there's lots of travel coming. Okay, coming. Whatever that means. Look, it says patience. Just a few more months. I cannot. Good things come to those who wait. What the? Okay. So for some of you, this transition won't be as heavy and as, we're not heavy. It's not going to be heavy for anyone, but it won't be as, listen, just take it as it resonates. You get it. You get it. Yeah, you guys are opening up your heart right now, okay? Your heart chakra is being activated at this time, which makes sense with this new romantic cycle, right? It does make sense. I feel like it's been happening through this Mercury retrograde here, okay? I don't know why, but somebody's getting a new vehicle here, okay? Somebody's getting a new vehicle. Tell me more. What else does the collective need to know? Oh, yep, this is tapping an energy I don't care about. I'm joking. I'm joking. I care. I'll give the message. It's just about other people, and you know how I feel about that. You know how I feel about that, but I guess that's what I get for being a reader, right? I signed up for it, didn't I? Oh, Lordy. Okay. We have Gold Digger here, okay? There may have been somebody that came back through. Okay. Through this last Mercury retrograde that may have been mostly focused on your finances. Either that or this person is going to try to slip in right at the end of Mercury retrograde. Ooh, these people are getting tricky, collective, because they're learning. Listen here, Linda. Okay, they are learning when these retrogrades are and when we know not, you know what I mean? It's like they're figuring out that we know if you come during these certain times, if you show up at my door, I know that you are not meant to be here, okay? I know that this is, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we have to use our discernment and stuff, but these people are getting tricky. They're figuring it out. They're figuring out the ways of the spiritual beings and trying to maneuver around them. So be aware. Be aware of the trickster spirit, because I feel it coming through. Yes, I do. Yeah, what'd I say? Did I say I feel traveling? Somebody's going on vacation. What's that Post Malone song? Is it vacation? I don't know. But it popped in my head, but I can't think of the words right now, but I can hear it. Don't you hate that? When you can hear the song, but you cannot hear the words. Yeah. Some of y'all are going to be traveling soon. I feel like one more card. Trickster spirit. We got the no card. We got the no card. Okay? Somebody may ask you to go on vacation. I already feel like you're going to be like, nah. You know, somebody may ask you to go traveling. Look, we got the honeymoon card. Again, with the airplane. There's, with the vehicle, the bag, the airplane, okay? There is some serious traveling coming for you guys. I don't know if you want it or not, but I feel like there's a trip. Something that you're not aware of. Some of you might already be aware of it, okay? You might be planning this trip, okay? If you're planning a trip with somebody, for some of you, you may want to hold off. Okay, but I kind of feel like there might be somebody that's planning a trip for you here. And I just see you, collective. I see you traveling on your own. I heard self-discovery. Something about self-discovery. There's something about a trip that might be coming up for some of you that takes you somewhere that I think is going to have a larger impact on you than you really recognize. Now that, can we get another song, please, playing in my head? I don't like that song. Some of you are going to have to tell somebody no over and over again because I just heard that. Bitch, I said what I said, okay? You're going to have to really put your foot down and be like, listen, this is over, okay? This is over, okay? They don't want to take no for an answer. Some of you. Alright? They don't. Whoever it is. Whomever it is to you. Alright. What else? What else? Bitch, I said what I said. Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, this is solid, stable. This is like your roots are growing, right? This is like you are, you know, this is denoting to that transition, I feel like. This is that new, solid, stable beginning that's kind of this new cycle, okay? It's the new cycle that has already started. You're already in this cycle, okay? You are. You're already fresh in this cycle, all right? And you're about in this transition. That's what this transition is about. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Collective, some of you have been like given this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? But you're like not even paying attention to it, or you're not even looking at it, or you are, I don't know, there's some sort of new beginning, and I feel like you're focused elsewhere. For some of you, with this Four of Cups coming out crossing, okay? For others of you, you were this Ace of Pentacles, and this Four of Cups was somebody else. They were somebody else then, and they're somebody else now, because they're, you know, then they were like, yeah, I'm not paying attention, la-di-da-di-da. Now they're like in regret over not paying attention, right? Okay, so take this as it resonates, but if there's something that I feel like you've been, something about a missed opportunity, some of you feel like there was a missed opportunity, or maybe you felt like this in the past, and this is showing back up for you. It's not a missed opportunity. Okay, and this could also be somebody else's feelings about this as well. Okay, they could be feeling as though it is a missed opportunity, and there's some sort of discovery here. It's kind of like the universe is like, no, look at these roots. Look at these roots that you guys have, you know, grown together separately. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I've already, like, you know, prepared the roots, and now you can plant this, right? Some of you are concerned about the stability of something, or like, you know, whatever that may be, however that looks for you. And I really feel like you shouldn't be, because I feel like this is something, and it could be, you know, maybe you're experiencing your first, you know, gift from the, I mean, we've all been experiencing gifts from the universe, but I feel like this could be like your first manifestation, or your first, like, real true blessing that comes through, or something like that, right? You're, you know, and, you're like, but wait a sec, like, is this going to go away? I feel like it's that lack mentality, or that feeling of like running out is going to come back through. Don't allow this, you know what I mean? Like, you can associate with those thoughts and those feelings, and just kind of see why they're passing through, but don't attach yourself to them. Okay. Because yeah, this, I mean, the well runs deep. I just heard that. The well runs deep. And as I said that, we got the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? This is like an equal give and take between you and God and the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, you know, and notice the infinity symbol in the back. Okay? This is, you know, this is like, you keep giving and so will the universe. Collective, that's, you know, and it's not about giving so that you receive from the universe, but it's like, if you continue to stay in purpose, this new beginning, if you continue to stay focused on that, right, this new beginning will continue to grow. This new beginning will continue. These roots will grow thicker and stronger and more stable. Okay? But some of you might be a little bit concerned about, like, I just keep hearing, like, it's like a feeling of like the shoe is going to drop, or like, when is this, you know, I feel like this is going to end, right? Or it's like, you know, but it's like, don't remove those feelings now, especially before this transition. This transition may actually help you remove those feelings. That feeling of lack and that feeling of not having enough, that comes from not being enough, feeling like that you are not enough. Therefore, you feel like you don't have enough. Some of you might want to look at that. Okay, that comes from complex trauma. We were taught that as a child, that you are not enough, right? It is not your fault. It is a projection, but this transition, right, that might be exactly what this transition is, right? Going from this Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles here. 5 levels that this transition is taking you, collective. What? Like 5 levels in 6 months? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's going to be a very busy fall and a very busy winter, I feel. Okay, whether it's busy on internal work or external work, whatever it looks like for you, it feels very busy because, you know, that's a lot of transition. That's a lot of growth in a short amount of time. Yeah. Just feel the emotion off of this cup. This is wish fulfillment. Just feel this, right? She's got her treasure right there, okay? All these cups, she's like jumping for joy. Like this is, you're transitioning into this. Oh, Lordy. And I feel like when you're in this energy of this 9 of Cups, right? Really just, it's like right when you're really just enjoying, you know, life and all of these transitions and everything that's going on, right? And there's immense change happening all around you. And meanwhile, you're being the eye of the storm, right? You know, you're changing inside of you. Things are changing externally. You're transforming. There's a transition going on. You're also like the eye of the storm that's going on around you. And also you're just taking care of all human responsibilities in the middle of all of that, in the midst of all of that. Okay? I feel like is when this Lovers comes through. Ooh-wee, what is that yawn? Somebody needs to take a nap. I need to take a nap. Yeah, this person might come through and they might be too late because you might already be in a connection with somebody else. I feel like there's a lot of people. Look, it's like you are this ball of fire up here, collective, and there's a lot of people that are trying to get to you. A lot of people. At least 5. And so it feels like, not that you're going to settle, but it feels like for some reason, for some of you, there's going to be somebody that comes back around, and I get the sense that you're already going to be in another connection. Because this person took too long, whomever this was, somebody from the past. Possibly, or past life connection or something. They took too long, and so, you know, there was somebody else that showed up, and, you know, I feel like whoever showed up when they showed up, that was divinely guided, right? It was like, you know, your team was like, you know, to today, Junior, and they weren't moving, they weren't budging, and therefore, you know, even the divine showed them, like, look at all these people going after your person. You do you see it, right? I feel like they let their pride get in the way. They let their pride get in the way, and just when they finally decide to come forward, you've already moved on, I think. For some of you, there's a I feel like a different connection that's going to come forward. Some of you are putting yourself in a position where you're stuck. Look at this. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling drained, you're feeling overwhelmed because you're very concerned about some sort of connection coming through or some sort of relationship or something. And just know that it's your thoughts that's keeping you stuck and stagnant. Notice how she, you know, in the mirror, right? She looks all tied up, right? By these birds. But in real life, she's not. She's not. So some of you are overindulging in, you know, because there's a lot of readings talking about divine union coming through, I think. You know, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's picking up on this energy. I can't be. And so, you know, don't allow this information. Again, it's bringing me back to the reading I did the other day where it was like you've been given information. Now either you can use it and put it in your tool belt, or, you know, you can use that just knowing like your person is coming. To me, that lights a fire under my ass to you know, I want to have something to show them, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? But some people, you're allowing your minds to take over, right? Yeah, I'm just getting this energy, like show and tell type of energy, right? Like two little kids, like, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm really feeling like some of you, this is a, you know, there's a connection coming forward that is somebody from your past. You desire this connection. For whomever this message, this tiny little bleep of message is for, you know, you desire this person, and you've been given some sort of information that this person is coming back. Don't let it keep you trapped, baby. Okay? Because by being unstuck, that's what started drawing this person in, you know? So, yeah. Okay? This is also somebody else. If it's not you, collective, that's feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, this is somebody else who is feeling this way about this connection because they know. They're feeling stuck somewhere and they know that there are a lot of people trying to get to you that would climb mountains to get to you. And this person, the reason that they're feeling stuck is because they didn't climb no mountain. You know what I'm saying? Excuse, I don't know why I just spoke like that. That was not great. Like, they did not climb a single mountain to get to you. I feel like they may have to now. Okay? But it's like they're seeing, it's almost like because of their actions, because of like, or the lack thereof, okay? Their lack of emotions, their lack of effort, their lack of commitment to this connection, knowing that it is a deep connection here, knowing that they did not climb any mountains, it's messing with their self-worth on whether or not they even deserve this connection. So, collective, here's my thing. Don't let this information make you stuck, right? Just know that, listen, either this person is going to get their act together just in time before the divine sends somebody else, or the divine is going to send somebody else. Regardless, you're not going to walk this path alone. Okay? Regardless, you are going to come into some type of union. And you know, there's nothing that you need to do other than focus on this transition that you are currently shifting through here. Shifting from the Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? That's all you need to do, baby. Just focus on that. Focus on this temperance, on this balance, on this harmony, and on taking action. Some of you focus on your car. I will do the same. You know, with the Chariot here, okay? Because the Chariot talks about the car. Oh, Lordy. Anyways, yeah. So, that's what I have for you today. That is what I have for you. And yes, just take the messages as they resonate. You know what I'm saying? Not all of the messages are going to be for everyone. Just take the bits and pieces out as you see fit, as they fit into your puzzle, right? And the way that I describe them might manifest something different in your life. Okay? So, you know, that relationship, that connection doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, right? It could also be, you know, another type of soulmate connection, a friendship or a family member or, you know, something like that. So, again, take it as it resonates. And I love you guys very, 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 very much. I do. I do. Oh. Sorry, I'm just people watching. Y'all ever people watch and then try to like put stories about what they're talking about? There's two people over here. And they're messing with the... I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing with them because I've experienced the same type of thing. They're trying to get their hatch down on their vehicle. And somebody just... They push the button and it hit their head. Anyways, I like to watch people and like just make up stories. You know what I mean? You know, she's probably saying something like, girl, we got to get this in here. We got to get back home. I'm starving. You know, and the other girl is probably like, well, I know, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know what they're talking about, but that's probably not my best one. But anyways. It's just fun to make up stuff in my head. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just making up stories because why not? Because it's entertaining, you know? I feel like that's not projecting, you know? Yeah, I need a nap and wine. Hurry, right? Or that, you know, they're leaving the bank. There is a bank right there. So, you know, make up the story. Get this money in the, you know, maybe they just robbed the bank. They didn't. They were putting a vacuum in the van, or in the vehicle, but, you know, it's just fun. Anyways, okay. Another car reference, exactly. Take care of your vehicles. Oh. Listen, I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, I hope that you have a fantastic day. For the members, I'll be doing some sort of reading on that side over there today as well. Okay, and that's what I have for you. All right, I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll talk soon.